Hey everybody, it's Logan here with another video in the Retro Game Buying Spree series. Apparently it's a series now. This weekend happened to take a random trip up to Orlando once again, and I decided to frequent a store called Cybertron Games in Winter Park and in Stanford. There's two locations. A great store. I found so much good stuff this time from N64, Game Boy Advance, and of course always Switch. Got a number of controllers as well. So I'm sure you guys are tuning in to see what the pickups were. Let's get started. Alrighty, so let's get started with some of the games that we picked up this go round. It's not as big as I could say, the last trek to Orlando came out with, but here, let me show you a couple of ones that we did pick up. We'll start with the Switch games. Switch games, like always, you guys know that we here at Bandana Gaming are very big fans of the Nintendo Switch. So I'm gonna put out some of the I guess the titles you could say were not for me but for my wife. I actually already have this one, so she wanted it and she likes to have her own copies. But can you blame her? So we picked that up. The World Ends With You. I haven't played it yet, but we'll find out. Then Umehara Kawase Fresh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hey, she thought it was really cool looking, and I was like, sure, get it, no problem. Now this next one was I guess you could say, an anniversary remaster of a Wii game, but the games that they chose, well, let me just show you. Legend of K. Uh, I don't know. I never played it. She thought it was kind of interesting. You know, furry mascot animal that beats up bad guys. Cool. Sounds fine. Next one is SteamWorld Dig 2. Never played it. She liked how it looked. I said, cool. I've heard, great things about it. Pick it up. No problem. And then this next one just came out. I think I have it on the Xbox One X, but I don't remember if I actually played the full game. But that would be Friday the 13th. She's a big fan of horror movies, especially, Friday the 13th and, what is it, Nightmare on Elm Street? So she had to get that. No problem. Let's see what's next. All right. This one I was a little hesitant on. She still wanted it, so I said, sure. I played this. I have this on, again, another Xbox One X title. Runs very well in there. I've heard it doesn't run so well on the Switch, but hey, we'll find out. And that's going to be Ark Survival Evolved. I love dinosaurs, so, it was hard for me to tell her no, but hey, there you go. And the last one that she picked up for her Switch would be the Japanese, this is not the Japanese, but the Asian multi-language cart version of, if I'm not mistaken, this is Phoenix Wright 1, 2, and 3. I know it's a great series from the 3DS, so I was like, sure, hey, you're going to like this, let's pick it up. So she said, okay. Now, let's move these out of the way, which, that's a lot of games there. So we're going to put these over here, and I'll show you the ones that I got. Now, this first one I actually ordered from Play Asia instead of getting them from Cybertron in Orlando, but this came in the day I left. And this was also the Asian multi-language cart, of Ninja Savior's Return of the Warriors. This is the sequel or spiritual sequel, or I think it's the actual sequel to Ninja Warriors from way back in the day. Next one would be, I actually didn't have this Street Fighter game. This is Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers. Most of you guys know about it. It's been out from way early on in the Switch's life. I have the 30th anniversary, but not this one. So, go figure. Next one, I've been wanting it. Yeah, some people may criticize me, but hey, I wanted it. Yoshi Crafted World. I heard it's a great game. I remember the older Yoshi's story, so I was like, sure, let me pick that up. And hey, we got it for free. Now, the next two I'm going to put together just because they might be a little niche titles, a little tongue-in-cheek. People might go, really good? But, hey, I wanted these two. I thought, what the heck? I remember one from the original Xbox. Actually, I played them both on the original Xbox in one form or another. And that's going to be, first one, Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Yeah, that name. And the other one, Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. Some people might say, hey, but hey, I wanted them. Adding them to the collection. Yeah. All right, so off with those Switch titles. Not too shabby. Now for the ones that I've really been looking forward to. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that, no, you know what? We're going to make you wait a little more. Haha, fooled you. I'm going to show you some of the accessories that I ended up picking up. This would be GameCube third-party controller. I'm sure if you guys have been following us on Instagram, you know what this is going to become. This I had to pick up. Yeah. And here at RBG, everybody knows that I'm a big controller guy, which brings me to the next one. This one, this Nyko wireless one for the Switch, I had to pick up because it uses a very similar shell to the Retro Fighters N64 Brawler, or the Brawler 64. So I had to pick it up. I had to test it out. I'm a big fan of Retro Fighters and what they've done, and this kind of upset me a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my hands on it, test it out, show it a video, see if it's actually worth it. Next one, oops, have to open up the packaging, is hard for me to open. There we go. A fighting controller, which this was the Pokken Tournament Hori Pad. I think I already have the black version of it, but I bought this one. I love the colors. Of course, it's red and white. Where do you guys see red and white? Pokemon? No! Red Bandana Gaming. So you guys know what this is going to become. So we'll be showing that off a little some other video, maybe on the Instagram. Now let's open the last one. The last one is very retro. One of my favorite controllers when I was young, my friends made fun of me and said, oh, they never wanted to use it. But I love this one for the Nintendo 64. This is actually Nintendo 64 back in the day. I think it says, well, it doesn't have a date, but I remember having this back when the N64 came out. I had a green and a blue one, if I'm not mistaken. So this is definitely going to be featured in a upcoming Nintendo 64 controller video, and make sure you look for that because I do have plenty of them now, and I definitely want to do that video. So we'll move this to the side, put this over here. Oh, yeah, did get... Oop, one DS game didn't come in a case, but it was free. So the Amazing Spider-Man for 3DS, what the heck. Now, this is what the big surprise that I announced in the little intro thing. I don't know how everybody feels about repros, reproduction carts. I like them because it's an easy way to get games to play on the original console that we never got here. For example, Animal Crossing for the Nintendo 64. This one is actually the N64 Japanese version, but with English, actually done in English. So I had to pick this up. Definitely wanted to get this one, so I'm happy to add this to the collection. The other two, Mother 1, 2, and 3 for the GBA. Never got to play those. Most of us didn't. Seen a few of these repros going around online, so I said, what the heck? Let's start playing those. So I needed to pick those up. They're great price. Could not wait. And now, one that we are going to definitely do the video for. A great, interesting, what? Dragon Ball Kart. Yes, it's actually a reskinned Mario Kart 64 with Dragon Ball characters. It's really hard to say anything about that. Yeah, as you see the cover, it requires the expansion pack. Awesome. I can't really say much about it because, yeah, you're going to have to watch the upcoming video. We'll do this for a Logan and Lich game night. So, yeah, those are the games that we picked up. And, yeah, that was a great trip to Orlando, to Cybertron. We'll actually link them down below. If you guys are in Orlando, check them out. And like we always say, check us out at redbandanagaming.com. Head on over to our social media at Red Bandana Gaming on Facebook and Instagram. And check us out on Twitter at RBG_retro for your RBG news up on Twitter. And thanks again. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell down there to get all your notifications so you can get all these videos. Be the first. You got to be the first. And you got to, like we always say, be legendary.